Yeah, you're probably gonna need it.
Oh god, that was crazy. That was fucking crazy.
I wasn't expecting it that busy.
That was crazy. Everybody was so cool.
Let's put the women and children to bed and go looking for fucking dinner, all right?
I can't hear anything in my headset.
Check. I have nothing in mine either.
Oh, you're gonna die. Wow. Can we just drink this? Oh my god.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna take a sip.
So nothing?
I got something. I'm good. No, I didn't.
Okay, what am I setting? What are you setting?
It's not liquid ass.
It's not liquid ass.
It's not
You
liquid
did
ass.
that.
Oh, so deep.
Have a sense of humor. Good laugh does more for the stomach muscles than 5-minute setting up exercises.
Guys, I better not get fired for this.
The most entertaining and offensive show around. Out of the Baldwinsville CrossFit Studios in the Average Joe's Entertainment Complex. It's Bourbon and Barbells.
All right, episode 29.
29.
29.
Yeah.
What's up,
Seems
guys?
like a lot more than that. Let's start off the right way.
And they say, you're not part of the turbo team! Don't run!
Yeah, give me some of that.
You don't run with us! We're the ones who run!
Fucking hurts.
Until you're part of this turbo team!
Yeah. This one hurts real bad. Oh, and I just pulled off it before this.
Oh my god, why is it getting...
We'll go round robin.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
I don't even think Westside Barbell compares to that one. That one's hard.
Okay, is this brand? This is the Rhino from last week? The red one? The nose bleeding one?
Ow! Yes.
Oh my god.
Did you get too deep? It's so deep.
It's just...
Look at him.
It's not right, man. It's not right.
That doesn't make sense.
I miss aha.
Why is that hurt?
Fuck. But anyone out there that can beat this, bring it on.
Holy
If you can make a stronger ammonia salts, Baldwinsville CrossFit will take on that challenge. Send it our way.
And if it makes a Newman failed drug test even better.
I don't care at this point.
So, big news this week. We're going to start right off with that. We have a new sponsor, and I'm not happy about it.
Why?
Wah, wah.
Bush Light.
Yeah, but look at that banner. That looks sick.
Yeah, that's all.
I
He
just
that's
saw
all he
that.
gives us so far. So, us in convenience stores are fucking rocking it.
Oh my god.
Here we go, Bush Light.
It looks great.
I feel like you need two of them.
I'm 16 years old again.
Okay. It still sells.
That's a Bush Light. Yep.
I'll be honest with you right now. I just sold about a case of Bush Light in about 20 minutes over there. They're all drinking Bush Light.
I'm not proud of what I sell over there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but you see, you brought Joe. You just brought everybody's asking for this Fresca. I can't believe it's in the bar right now.
I can't think of a better sponsor for your transitioning period. So let's get this week's gift out of the way.
Oh no, another gift.
This is so you can sit and meditate while you write in your journal.
You can write in your journal by candlelight.
It's anatomically confused.
Oh my god, it's got tits and a dick. Well, this is great.
It's
It smells good too. Hey, let me smell it really quick.
does it smell like sadness and.
Guys, am I selling this candle right? I feel like I'm smelling it wrong.
So I like though now.
I love it.
Before we start recording, how you're getting away from the racist jokes, but so you feel, but you said a fact today.
What?
That gays don't drive over 68 miles an hour.
Oh god.
Because at 69 they blow a rod. So
That's a good.
That's a good one.
yeah.
Oh no. Hey, look at I'm going with the color.
And I don't understand that you said
I did not say that.
You said my bar would attract a lot more gays if I turned the bar stools upside down. I don't get that part either.
Oh, you can seat more people.
But-
I just,
Oh, that was a good follow-up.
I love having one of you.
that's why I didn't say that.
on the podcast because we can get away with some shit. So
Oh my God, I didn't say
nobody
that.
had a black and a Mexican, and we're set.
Oh shit! Wow, guys. Hey, guys.
Hey, Newman, how's it going next door?
I didn't say that. So listen, we are killing it right now. There's 3 bands playing right now right next door, Average Joe's, and was not expecting it.
So are you
Not
hearing
expecting the
this a
turnout.
lot?
So the owner. I know the owner.
I know the owner. That's all you hear.
I'll be back in a few.
So are you the owner?
He doesn't believe me.
Or maybe he doesn't care.
Of course he cares. That's his boss. I really do know the owner.
Yeah.
I hear you saying yeah, but it sounds like you don't believe me.
No, I do. I believe you.
Yeah, that also sounds like you don't believe me.
I really, really believe you.
It's true. You hear it all day, every day. Hey, are you Joe? No, I'm not Joe. I know Joe.
When I just went over to tell Jen that we're ready for you, I got stopped twice.
By
One lady, my son just started a band in the garage. You should check them out. They could open on a Friday.
Ryder, she said. They want to open for Ryder.
For Ryder. She's the biggest fucking band.
She approached me 3 times and she says, "Where's Joe?" I said, "Joe's in the back working out right now." Okay, I'll wait for him. She's over there watching him eating, waiting for Joe.
How old is this son and what does he play?
He's Dave Wolver, our big hair guys. They think he's up
Big
and coming.
hair guy?
No,
he's a young
he's a young kid. Plays in a
21-year old band, but they're a brand new band. So she figures just get him on the stage,
Yeah.
in front of
Easy as that, yeah.
Well, she's a band mom. Okay, her son's awesome.
Or a
best at
former
everything.
groupie?
Well, she's the one-
what will you do for your son?
Joe, you know she is, don't you? She's the one that was complaining about the bathrooms not being up to par. Then you fixed them, and she's like, "Oh,
You tell me that now.
that's her."
Oh, I can't wait for a half hour.
Oh God! Oh God! No, but she did tell me today when she was ordering her food that the bathrooms are awesome now. They're above average Joe's bathrooms. That's what she said. I was like, wow. And then in the same breath says, "Is Joe here?" I don't know. Let me get him for you. Holy crap!
Yep. So our new sponsor. I didn't know that
God.
Bush Light stands for something.
You have to hold it.
You know what Bush Light stands for? Bitch, you shouldn't come here unless I get head tonight.
I love that. That's got to be a soundbite. I got to put
Bet
that
you
in.
shouldn't come here unless I got head.
I got to put that in the board. That's gonna be a
So
soundbite.
one note, definitely check out our Spreadshirt page. Tons of merchandise. Ballsville CrossFit has one. Average Joe's has one. Bourbon and Barbells have one. 100 and something products. I don't care.
You name it. Coffee cups, baby onesies. You want to get a hat.
I'm getting approached a lot for this garage shirt. Everybody wants this garage shirt. I don't know why they're.
Does that fall under a garage shirt or does it fall under like a bowling?
It could be either or. I guess maybe it's. I don't know.
By the way, it makes your arms look.
Really skinny. I know. Not really that big.
Oh, I wasn't going that route. Okay, you can.
Well, thanks.
Well, I mean, as you're transitioning, you're going to lose size.
I got to tell you guys, I feel amazing. You guys got to see the new muscle in my leg.
Well, I'm glad you feel amazing right now because I've been waiting for this
God.
moment.
Oh, shit.
We got
Here
a
we go.
message.
What was the message?
Newman's mom.
Oh.
Finally, she wouldn't come on live, so she recorded a message for me.
Oh, no. Oh, God. You motherfucker.
So,
you mother.
Dear JJ, I see now that my attitude adjustments I delivered didn't help you as a kid. I should have seen what was really happening with you, instead of chalking it up to an exploring phase, like the time I caught you dancing in Nana's underwear to Culture Club. Kinda wish my son was half the man as Boy George. I feel bad now giving you that beating when you said girls are gross. 'Cause they have cooties. Let's start fresh and get lunch. Then go shopping at the dress barn. My treat. You should ask your brother or sister for a loan. It's fine I don't have 3 successful kids. You just be you.
you just be you.
You motherfucker.
Hopefully she'll actually come on air.
That hurt. That was dig. There was some digs in there. That hurt a little bit. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you.
Well,
how long did it take you to make that one? That was not my mom. Was that really my mom?
Well, no, I was in the office there, 20 minutes?
Oh, my God. My poor.
For some reason with you, it comes very easily.
Some reason for you. What have I done? Last week you said you want to punch me in the
on
face.
that note, so a recap from last week.
Oh,
So
God.
I learned a couple things. 2 squares of mushrooms is too much.
Okay.
And punchable face is taking off.
Yeah, it is taking off. Everybody's asking me.
Yeah,
Everybody's asking.
they're like, I know what you mean.
No. Everybody's asking me, does Joe really punch you in the face? I'm like, no, he doesn't punch me in the face. Does he really want to punch you in the face? I'm like, I don't think so, but it sounded like he did the other day. I don't know. Punchable face is taking off.
You know what? I can kind of see it too. Like when you come in with your head down, I'm just like, I want to just punch you.
Why is my head down? My head's not down. I get my ass. I'm up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm coming in to get my ass kicked into the gym at 10. I'm killing it.
Because some days it's coming like, hey guys, what's going on?
Sorry.
Cock, dick, fucking pussy,
Like you got Tourette's.
cake
I'm sorry.
farts, fucking.
Well, because I've been watching The Room, and I've been watching. We've had like older people in the room. I don't want to chase business out the door. I've been trying to be a better
Oh, is that
client.
why you're using their weights?
Yes. Hey, I lifted. You know, I did pretty
You're trying to
good.
be a supportive partner.
I did really good the other day, and I was proud of myself. I thought I got a little bit heavier. I didn't get too heavy, but I got heavier than I've been getting. So, hey,
well,
listen,
I'm definitely.
bits and pieces.
I saw some good stuff yesterday.
I want to say this so quickly. Yes, there are moments I come in here jacked up and having fun, but I'm reading the room. I know I can do that with my friends. Everybody's in here listening to my mouth. I can say the wrong thing. I can say dick, fart jokes, all that shit.
Can you read the room right now?
The room right now is you're pissed off at something. I can read it really. I can read your attitude a little bit, Joe. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did today. I'm just gonna take the beating. Don't punch me in the face. I can't get punched.
No,
in the
nothing
face.
today.
Nothing today.
No, not yet.
Can I try this Fresca?
Yeah. I'll take them as a sponsor.
Holy crap!
It's actually really good.
Holy fuck!
Tastes just like juice, right?
Tastes like Fresco.
Wow.
Tastes like Fresco. We drink that in the boat all summer.
Holy! Everybody's asking for this.
And once again, look at the label. Like, Fresca contains alcohol. It's like,
Yeah, but everybody's asking for this. Do you have Fresca? That's all I heard all weekend last week. Do you have Fresca? I'm like, can you get
No
Fresca?
shit. Is that a new thing?
It's not just new to the bars. I
it's just
think.
new, but we have so many of these seltzers. It's
Oh,
like,
right.
it's finding room for
Well,
them all.
geez, they come to the bar. They say, "What do you have?" They ask you what you have. We have a whole cooler full of different seltzers. So you're like, "What do you want? You got something you need."
So wasn't Fresca like a fucking lemon lime?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was kind of like
This is super good.
But that reminds me of my bachelor party. We did up at World of Beer halfway through it, and my dad, they have 150 beers there.
You went to World of Beer in the mall?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So here's my dad. So what do you got? I was like, you just see the bartender go. And he goes, well, what's comparable to Bud Light?
Oh, God. Have you guys ever went there and actually sat down, had dinner, and had drinks there? It's
No,
kinda
my
fun.
favorite was Gordon Birch.
I love that place. That was there were another one.
There was some good beers too.
Yeah,
They
wicked
did.
good. I like their the house ale that they had. I can't remember what the fuck it was called. It's been so long.
We had the brewer in a lot when I was with 95X, and they would always come in and bring us beers to try on the radio. And then they invite us in. They showed us how they made the beer. They showed us they paired food with the beer. Oh my God, it was awesome. It was so much fun. I miss that place. It's a fucking weird bar now. They've got live music playing in the mall sometimes, and it's always there.
No wonder they're shooting.
I don't know what it is. That mall's scary.
They're still making their own beer there, right?
Yeah.
They kept all that stuff.
Yeah,
That's the World of Beer, right?
It's not. No, World Beer's
Gordon
upstairs.
Gordon Beers.
Gordon Beer.
They're still open?
No, somebody else went in there and
It's another brew house went in there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because they've got all the shit there.
Yeah.
All in there. The tanks, everything's in there. So
was-
it's pretty
Right.
cool.
actually Matt Myers helped. I think that was 150,000 for that setup, the brewery set up there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, whatever.
Well, whatever.
Most of
Say Busch Light.
most of shit's awful.
Joe, come on.
No, you gotta like chew your beer, like fucking. What goes good with these mozzarella sticks? Like what the fuck?
Well, you have to really enjoy that stuff. I'm not one of those people. And I never go out with I have a lot of friends that are those people that sit down and they try the new beer. They can explain it. I'm just like, hey guys, I just want to learn.
This
a
is
little-
so hoppy, but I think it could be a little hoppier. We should add more hops.
This
Yeah,
tastes
fuck
like
that.
yard clippings. Can I have more yard clippings with
And
my
I'm still
food?
like on the fence with that because they're paying $8-9 for a draft of this shit.
Yeah, they are.
But it's so strong too. They're only having
1, 2.
maybe 2.
Yeah.
So it's like in the long run, like just drink fucking 4 Busch Lights.
Oh, you mean like the alcohol content? Right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
12.
they're super strong and
Well, it's the new generation. They're drinking these hoppy beers and they drink one.
Yeah,
and they're
but
like
it tastes
fucking,
like shit, man.
That's why they drink one. And then one
that's
drink
why
beer.
I think it's like someone's like almost like an AI bot has tricked people into thinking like, no, this is good. Like you just can you taste the oakness and the fucking the barley? It's from India. Like
when you get past this flavor of hops, you feel this hops? Yeah, it's fucking hoppy.
Yeah, hop. Hop it up the road. Hop down the road and find a beer, asshole. Hop
I don't know.
away.
Take your fucking skinny jeans and hop the fuck out.
Beer doesn't need to be complicated. It's like people who love Guinness. I think Guinness sucks.
Really?
No, oh my gosh.
Oh, I
yeah.
love Guinness.
Oh, stop! Guinness is like another one of those things. Like you're cool if you drink it.
No, you're not.
It's like it's good with Irish car bombs.
That's what I'm saying. That's
it.
why I like Guinness. I was just going to say that, Joe. Joe just
That's-
read my mind. For the
that's
car
it.
bomb, that's it.
That's it.
Like
I'm
I
not
could,
sipping
like
on
I could
Guinness.
have a Guinness. Like I like an extra stout, but like one is fine. I can't sit there and be like party with fucking Guinness.
We just tapped up caramel porter over there right now.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
I should
yeah.
go get one and try it.
But it's gonna be
over
one and done because it's like drinking oatmeal.
But there's like 4 people drinking it right now.
Yeah,
they just tapped it and the guy ran right to it.
Charge him $20 and tell him.
The new beer we just got. Was it a sour?
It's a sour. Yep.
So
it's
whatever the
it's
fuck
a
sour is.
Myers or what is it? Smith Myers or
What? It's $120 for a sixtel. So that comes out to my cost like almost $3.
Oh yeah,
Like
so, and then you got to double that at the minimum.
The foam, you see the foam. I'm like, oh my god, like fucking, it's like 50 cents going down the drain. Like it's, I don't know.
Back in the day when I worked for Quaker Steak, when Quaker Steak and Lube was here in Syracuse, they had that whole draft system in their unit. If you didn't use the foam, you got fired. So the foam came in. If you poured a draft beer like a Miller Lite, say Miller Lite, it came out foamy, you had to take that foam and account for it. If you didn't, there was a bucket. You had to put it in and write it down. If you did not do this every day, you were fired at the end of the shift. They did it right at the end of your shift, and I watched it happen a few times where they were like, "You're stealing beer. You're giving your friends beer. You're giving it away. You're not giving it away here."
Does he fire you before or after he kills the geese out in the parking lot?
Oh, that guy? No, that's a different guy. Remember that guy? That fucking guy's still around Syracuse too. Let's go run geese. Let's run geese over. Let's run geese over in front of customers and children.
I posted all those joke pictures of Market Tiki hugging a goose and everything.
Oh yeah.
And I had people coming in here saying, "I'm friends with him. You know who's connected." Fuck you.
Connected to what?
Connected to what? Fucking not.
No one's connected here.
Not fucking PETA. I know that.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Now we're all gonna get goose heads in our
Go fucking
fucking
strata me and fucking you have to have a bodyguard in the parking lot. Like fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
Go get your gabagoo.
Gabagoo. Yeah, go gobble
on that
some
note, is it next week?
We were talking about it today. I don't know exactly what day.
Sopranos?
Yeah, Sopranos
Yes.
guy. Next week. Next week. He's going to be on our podcast. We're just figuring out the scheduling because he's going to be at Average Joe's on the 18th.
Okay.
Signing bottles of his new vodka, Rockaholic or
Vodka Flame?
Yeah, something like that.
I can't wait to meet him. I've been watching a lot of Sopranos lately. That's all I've been doing. I love it.
He was a big earner.
I love
a big
it.
earner.
It takes you in the ace.
If he doesn't walk out from my first question, then
Oh, don't. We got to keep him here for at least 2 questions. Don't.
well, he has to come back to sign bottles. So
What are you gonna say, Joe? This could be like
his
future
inspiration
interviews.
for the blowjob scene, or
Oh my God! I don't know if I'm gonna be in the room. He's still connected to the Sopranos people. He's connected.
No, because the head of the boss died, right?
Hey, Gabagoo! I just got.
He had a heart attack. He's done.
No, Tony's dead.
Yeah.
You're right.
oh, I just got an idea. Okay.
What?
Light bulb.
Maybe I'll autograph a Sopranos DVD and really have it be like a gay porn. like a switcheroo and like
Let's see if they make a gay Sopranos one. They probably do have like a Sopranos or something like a knockoff. Yeah, like something knockoff. Oh
I mean,
crap!
You want your fucking dick smelling like gabagoo and regat or
Mozzarella. Sopranos.
We're gonna have some minestrone.
Minestrone. Hey, I love gabagoo. I don't like the gabagoo.
like they've seen how Capicola's spelled, right? Like it's that's not even close.
No.
Like you're just now just trying to be different. Like we get it. You're like New York City people are like that. They,
I remember when I saw Tony order that sandwich in one of the episodes, and I had to Google it because I was like, "What the fuck is gabagoo?"
Oh, I didn't know for years.
I was like, "What the fuck is gabagoo?" And it was like Capricola ham. I was
It was like I had the pizza shop and. It was like the last episode, and I was like, "Well, this fucking gabagoo." He's like, "We sell." There was an Italian kid delivering. He's like, "You sell gabagoo?" I was like, "What? You have Capicola here?" I was like, "That's not what they're fucking saying."
That's what they're saying.
I was like,
I had great friends, and they all were super Italian, and they had this big party at their house, and they invited me
Are
over.
they really though? They're in Syracuse. Like,
No, they were super Italian. No, literally, I'm not going to drop names because they really are crazy people.
Oh, Jesus.
But they
might have been Greek.
So listen. So we were having lunch, and they have this like the wives. Everybody's got food on the table. They start making these sandwiches, like gabagoo, all this ham and all this meat. They make me this fucking sandwich, and it's got like 6 inches wide around just of meat. And I took like 3 bites of it. I set it down. I'm like, I can't. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna insult him? Are you gonna fucking really insult him? You gotta eat that fucking sandwich. I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm eating this fucking sandwich. He's like, you're not gonna fucking insult him. You're gonna eat this fucking sandwich. I sat there for 30 minutes, sweating, pushing it down. I take the last bite. I sit there for a second. They all laugh. They go, we can't fucking believe you ate it. You fat fuck. I was like, fucking. I was in a heart attack. It was so fucking. It was ridiculous.
Mom, make sure you call him again because he needed those beatings.
Oh God, come on.
So you did say Sopranos. Your favorite moment was when Tony stomped on that black guy's head.
No, I didn't say
curb.
that. That's fucked up. That's messed up. It's called curbing, and that's so fucked up.
No, it's called
Oh my God.
Boston Smile.
That's horrible.
Or something like that, yeah.
I gotta put these on. Jen gave me these a couple weeks ago. Check them out. Look at they strobe out. Woo! Hey guys.
Oh, he's at the fresca.
Woo, frescas. Look, I'm drinking my fresca, and I'm gonna smell my new candle. Oh, look at anything else. You guys are messed up.
Oh man, I didn't even think of that. If he finds a way to play with that thing.
I was waiting for it. Like, okay, we got tits. Is he gonna start rubbing them?
No, we were gonna have it like in a cupcake and smash it in your face. But
Why would you smash it in my face? Why is everything smashing me in the face lately? What have I done to get smashed in the face?
do you want me to bring up last Friday?
That wasn't my fault.
Ooh, I want to know what
I will
happened.
take. I took the beating already. I'll take it again. It wasn't my fault.
What was the beating? What happened?
It was ridiculous. It was a fucking nightmare. The night was awesome, and it ended on a fucking shit note. It was the worst fucking night I've ever had here. The most embarrassing night I've ever had here. And embarrassing for an owner to have to see it, fucking videotape it, and show it to himself 20 fucking times. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing.
All right, so from the owner.
He kicked the client out who needed to be kicked out.
I kicked his ass out of the bar.
But then he went off on another bartender. They got an argument, and he went off in front of a full bar. I will give him the only, but he's lucky. But the only thing that saved your job was you walked away. Like I can only imagine. I wish there was a camera in that walk-in cooler room.
No, I wasn't saying anything. What I did was, and honestly, what I did was wrong. Yelling in front of a customer. That's all I did. That was wrong. The rest of it was
I can agree with
not
that.
on me.
I agree
The
with
rest of
that.
it was not on me. The rest of it was trying to shut a fucking shitty bartender up. They wouldn't shut her fucking mouth. At the end of the fucking day, the real day, I should have fucking walked out and let her fucking deal with it. I should have just shut my mouth and let a fight happen and put it on her ass because it was her shitty fucking boyfriend that was doing it. At the end of the long day, I had to take the hit because the hit was on me because I was the one watching the bar at the time. And that's the reason my attitude went the way it was. And you know what? I did walk up and say, I did raise my voice, and by raising my voice, I said, I am your fucking manager because this guy asked for a manager. He was so fucking mad. He goes, I want to talk to a manager. So I walk behind him. I go, I'm the manager. She goes, you're not my fucking manager in front of this kid. I'm like, are you fucking
she
confuse
drinking?
this? She was just being an asshole to me. She has an issue. She had an issue
No,
with
she
me that
said
night.
Newman's not my boss or whatever.
You're not my
He
fucking
just-
boss. Well, I just booted her boyfriend out the
Basically,
door.
I couldn't hear what they're saying because music started, and you just see Newman.
No, I said, please go
Noodle
home.
hands.
No, what I said was, I said, go home. That's what I said. I said, go home. We'll talk to Jen about this in the morning. And she's like, I'm not fucking
So
leaving.
he
I
gets
said, go
walked to the walk-in cooler by a customer to help him calm down.
No, not by the ambassador of Average Joe's, who thought he had to calm me down, which he didn't have to. I said, please leave me alone for a second.
So he comes back and he's doing his pacing around, and then all of a sudden Taylor starts going off on him
Again.
because she went off for like 5 minutes.
On him, on me. Like I didn't. And you know what I did? I got to be honest with you. I just did my job. At that point, I can't leave the bar. At that point, the bar is still in my hands. Now, me leaving and having a temper tantrum, which I would have done 3 years ago, I would have just said, fuck this and walked out there. That's not what I'm doing anymore. This is my job. This is my responsibility. I took a minute to cool down. I called Jen because I had to talk to Jen.
Then Taylor called.
And then
everyone
fucking
called.
Taylor's running her mouth about bullshit. So a long story short, it was all bullshit. And I dealt with bullshit, took the bullshit, chewed the bullshit all week. Still take the blame. And you know what this bitch has done? She still hasn't fucking got her chew yet.
Yes,
She
she
still
has.
hasn't got her chew.
There she is. You haven't gotten chewed. This is the first time I really talked to you about it because
You chewed me with your eyes all week. You're so mad at me. I knew you were going to punch me in the face at one point. I deserved it. I'm not telling you I didn't deserve it.
Ben, what did I tell you?
What? I deserved it. I'm not going to
What
tell you I
did I
didn't.
tell you?
Yeah.
What?
Psychologically, watch out.
Psychological warfare.
I'm gonna fuck with him so bad.
No, but I want to be honest with you.
I'm purposely not going to talk to him. I'm purposely don't think he's. I'm pissed.
Oh, I
at
knew
him.
he was doing that. I knew he was doing that. But I will be honest with you. I'm going to take Joe is 100% right. My job is not to do that in front of a customer ever. You don't.
No, it's
push a
not.
customer. You have to show it and
So
shut
two
shut
things
your
I
mouth.
heard was Newman went off, but then he stopped. But then it just looked uncomfortable because you yelling and screaming at a woman like that.
Oh, that's what Matt said. Matt said that.
No,
to me.
and then
Oh, Matt
No,
Myers was
Yeah.
there?
No, not Matt Myers.
Oh no,
yeah.
Matt Myers. Yeah.
No, Matt was there too. The problem was yes, I
It
was.
just looks bad yelling and screaming.
What looks bad is I said this is exactly what I said. So if you want the
You-
videos,
you know, if you
I
ever
said
yelled
I'm
at-
your fucking manager. Yes, you have to listen to me. Yes, no, you're not. Yes, I am your fucking manager. I didn't call her a cunt or tell her she's a pig. I didn't
he
tell her
held
anything
back?
mean to her. I said nothing mean. I said nothing except yes, I am your fucking manager. Stop. I repeatedly said stop, and she wouldn't fucking stop, and I had to walk away. And now that was me showing a lot because years ago I would have motherfucked her out the fucking door.
You
I would have
would've-
had it.
Yeah, you would have quit. And
I wouldn't have quit. I'm not going to do that to you guys. It wasn't your fault.
Talk you off
I was
the ledge. And
I was embarrassed. I was more humiliated walking to my car that night with I walked back in. I apologized. I said, you know, maybe my voice is too loud. So I let it cool down and I approached her and I apologized. End of story. It was my fault. It has to be my fault because I'm the one in charge and I shouldn't have done what I did.
She blow you later.
No,
That's what I was just
she hates me. And you know, right as of right now, and the next night we had a super busy night. We were great together. And I said it was, we have moments. Her and I have done this for years. We've been together doing this for years at Average Joe's, and that was the worst I've ever had it.
If you ever yelled at Heidi like that, though, maybe
Maybe you'd feel better.
Yeah, you'd get shit off your
Maybe you wouldn't need therapy.
Do you think she would just let it
Fuckers.
Would she just let it
She doesn't
slide,
talk to me that way.
though? Yeah.
Well, they don't talk like that in their house.
Let's
right?
talk about remodeling kitchens.
Just gonna.
So this is the thing. This is what you're gonna do.
Just light this and shove it in my ass.
I'm gonna have the nicest kitchen in the south
No, we're getting
west
a
side.
super nice kitchen. You should see the new drawers we're getting.
Do you have a design already?
Yes.
All right. Who are you going with?
Kitchen fitters or kitchen something? Not bath fitters. Kitchen something. They're the Syracuse guys.
And you're in charge of this project, and you don't know who's fucking doing it?
I'm not in charge of any fucking project. I'm just there saying yes. I'm just there going.
You're the yes man. You're there to look tough when Heidi has a question.
I got a cabinet that I agreed on. One cabinet. Got 2 drawers for recycling.
Not even the cabinet. 2 drawers for recycling?
One's for recycling.
I've been in those scenarios. I've done a lot of renovations. They never end well, and your opinion never matters. Just remember that.
Oh, no, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just
No. I mean,
shaking
you're
my
going to
head.
be asked, what do you think of this? And you just have to nod and wait.
All I'm doing. The colors came yesterday for the cabinets, and I said I love both of them. And she said, "What does that mean?" I go, "That just means exactly what it means. I love both of them. I'm okay with it because they'll be there."
So I guess you guys are not ever moving out of.
No, we are
out of
moving
the
out.
ghetto.
That's why she's doing this. She's doing this. We've just found the property value more than we thought it was, but we have to fix these things. The house needs fixing. It's
Is it just dated or is
just
it run down?
It just needs to be fixed. It needs the siding needs to be fixed.
Do you have aluminum siding?
No, we have some weird fucking.
Is there?
old school
There's
siding.
a stove, right? So they can make their crack on the stove, right?
Yeah, we have a stove.
Okay, so that's all.
No, the neighborhood, the 2 streets around us are perfect. It's an old Italian neighborhood. The house is awesome. The neighbors are great.
You don't live in Sedgwick.
No, we live right on Pleasant View. It's like the old Italian street. Like there's both sides of us.
Is that over by the theater?
No, it's by the cemetery.
Oh, wait, closer to Burnett?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Yeah.
No, it's just nice.
You,
I mean,
you have nothing but good stories.
no, I mean the neighborhood's scary. If you go blocks over, I can't walk around with my hat off and my arms out because I look like a fucking skinhead. I mean, that's just
Oh, I thought you were
neighborhood.
gonna say because the muscles on your arms.
Joe,
Okay,
Joe, look at these things. Yeah. No.
Yeah, those old homes can be tricky, though.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're afraid to take it to the pipes. I got to be honest with you, the pipes I'm scared. We are afraid of the
Did
pipes.
you clog the pipes in the sink and everything?
When she was fucking pregnant, she was like dropping cement out of her asshole. It was like fucking every time we had to, I don't know what she was eating, but it was like we had to get the thing snaked 100 times. And I would take, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I was doing it.
I want to say something.
Hey, Gish! No, the piping from here to the street, we thought we had a crack in the line. So, which I mean, that's just, it's on them or it's on us. But I think if it's like,
Sure.
But if it's 2 feet over here, it's on us. If it's 2 feet over there, it's on them. It's so fucked up. It's so screwed up how it works.
Oh, yeah. And you get your notice in the mail that, hey, you can have this insurance. Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
better hope you did it. If you didn't do it, you're fucked. And that's really what we're finding. We have an old Italian guy down the street that's fixing our foundation, and he quoted us like it could be anywhere from $15,000 to $45,000 damage. We don't even know.
You can always loan money off your brother and sister. So
Yeah, they're very
Like
successful.
Mom said.
They're very successful. They come to me for money. All right, I'm sorry. I'm the one with the money. I have $1.50.
That dragon game's profitable.
That Dragon game
Yeah.
got me for $20 yesterday. Fucker. Then I watched this guy come in and pull 2. I put my last $20 in for the day on that game. The dragon hunter walks in, just pulls it. The same dragon I was hitting, he pulls $200 off it. I almost shit my pants. I walked away. I'm like, you mother. I said to him, I go, you motherfucker. And he's like, what? I go, I've been pounding that dragon for 2 days now. And he walks in and gets it. Like 2 shots in, gets it for $200.
Wait, pounding the dragon, is that slang for trainees? Is
Yeah,
like,
pounding my dragon, my wiener.
Gender bender, rear
My
ender.
gender bender. Right, that's a good one.
All right, there's one subject I wanted to tap into. Something that we've gotten into a couple times, but things that our kids wouldn't understand. Stuff from the 80s. So, because the one thing I was thinking about was
How to be tough.
Well, the one thing was, like I said, I was talking to Ben about it. If you don't go past parks and see kids making jumps for their bikes anymore,
Get their nuts hurt.
Like,
Yeah.
Remember that?
like where was the adult supervision when we were kids? Like, fucking jumping off of like a
Milk carton.
back of a pickup
Yeah.
truck, like.
Yeah.
So I dove down that wormhole tons as a kid. My father was a contractor, and I would take all of his scrap wood. And here I am with just a generic handsaw cutting 4x4s, so
Yeah.
which took like hours when you're 8 years old.
But you did it. You did it.
And you made ramps. Like I had ramps that were like this fucking tall that you had no business hitting with a skateboard. No support brackets, but we went for it anyways. Like some of the most epic jumps ever.
Well, Were they really epic though? Probably in your head they were, but it was probably like.
I mean, because I'm 8,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. It was like, what was it? The movie Hot Rod.
Yeah,
Where
kick
he's-
my stepdad's ass.
I gotta tell you, I went to the doctor about 8 years ago, and I had him look at my balls because I had this I had this bump on my nut, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I freaked out because you freak out. I bet if you Google it, you're gonna die. I got like 3 or 4 of them. They're like freaking this out. I remember. I can't tell you how many times I took a fucking bar to the nuts when I was doing. I love jumping. I love.
Oh yeah, the crossbar.
The crossbar. I took.
Seat
I
to your
can't how many
handlebars.
times I got fucking nutted by the bike, by my bicycle.
You ever
And-
remember the most unsuspecting one? You're riding your bike in the wintertime and you go to pedal down like to pick up some speed and the fucking back tire kicks out and you're like, oh,
nuts!
Right on the fucking crossbar.
Well, I wonder like if a kid nowadays would even be able to like if your chain pops off your bike.
Oh yeah, but they know how to change a tire.
They would, or put a patch on the tire. You'd have to.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because I was thinking about that because just trying to get work done on my truck and everything, it's so hard to get into mechanics places anymore. And I think because nobody does any work on their vehicles anymore, like an oil change or anything.
I just had that pop up for me as well. I just got an oil change of Valvoline, and I know how to do my own oil. I pride myself as being man enough to do that, but it's literally $10 more to go have them do it. And I don't have the fucking.
And they
free
dispose
time.
of it.
I don't have the free time.
Right.
Right.
Dispose of it. You just dump it in the grass.
See that area? No weeds.
Yeah, that's where the bonfire goes.
Joe, what are you saying? What the fuck is wrong with
We have good bonfires at my house.
You don't have to dispose it. You just take it to
So
Advanced
that
Auto
brought
Parts.
me.
Drop it off.
When I was talking about the park jump thing, it reminded me when Emily turned 15, I bought her a 4-wheeler, like a real 4-wheeler. It was a 110. This thing was fucking awesome. So all of her
Just the gas and go, right?
Oh, that thing was fast. So all of her friends, like my neighborhood is all like the Richie people and everything, and we just never fit in. Like her one friend, her parents own Comfort Windows, and
They're like right directly behind your house, aren't they?
Oh yeah, all those people.
Yeah.
So we get this 4-wheeler. It goes like 30 miles an hour. You know, it was only a 110 though, but it was fast. And my brother's like, "Have you like test this out yet?" And I was like, "No, it's fine." I was like, "All right." Before Emily got on it, I was like, "Come on, let's build a jump." So my brother squats on it and gets on it and hits the gas, and it just takes off. He goes flying off it, and the throttle got stuck down because we never adjusted it, and it goes flying and hits the swing set with kids on it and like blows up.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Oh, we'll fix that, Emily. Don't worry about it." Emily's like, "Oh, this is awesome." I was like, "Don't worry, fix it." And all of a sudden the parents were like, "Yeah, we gotta go. I was like, "Come on, they gotta take a turn on the 4-wheeler. Come on. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that part. Don't worry. It's not gonna do that again."
Sign here, dot here, and initial here. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Go back to like 2 a.m. Me and my brother going up down River Road, like squatting on this thing, like
On River Road.
Yeah, racing cars.
I fucking River Road.
Racing
Oh,
cars.
yeah, why not?
They make these new 110s with shut off.
Oh yeah, hers had that too. We
You didn't put it on?
No, why?
Shut because
Oh, like a kill switch?
kill
Yeah,
switch.
it's remote control.
So if that happens, you can just kill it.
As parents, gotcha.
No, I was like, she's not a pussy. She don't need that.
Wow, Joe. Joe, you live on a main road. You live on a fucking road. They go 50 miles to 55 miles an hour on it.
Well, it was like that was like one of my best parenting moments ever. She actually wore the tires off of that thing. Like that's pretty hard to do.
That's
with a
awesome.
four-wheeler. She would just go round and round and round.
that's awesome.
And then I told her how to do like a donut. And she was just doing donuts at my grandmother's house. And my grandmother was watching, like, she's going to kill herself. And then the one time, like, you're doing a donut where it catches.
Oh, yeah, the little whip.
And then throws her off. And
Yeah.
I see her, and I was like, how's she going to take this? You know, is she going to be scared or whatever? And she jumps up, and she yells, "This is awesome!" And jumps back on it. And,
That's awesome. That is awesome.
yeah, and then she would get so pissed because I bought Corbin on a full-size 4-wheeler, and he'd just be putting along, going like 10 miles an hour.
Oh, no.
She'd be just calling him a pussy and everything.
I will say this. I blame Amy for my kids not being as reckless as I was because, well, it's just the times.
It is. It's not just. It's every kid. But
No, it
I feel
sucks.
like their kids are missing out on so much.
Well, like even like horror films. Like I love horror films. Love them.
Yeah.
Love them. And I'll agree. There's a level of innocence to kids that you want to cherish and hold on to, but at the same time,
It's also you're a parent and you get so much joy out of
I want to
shit.
scare the
I gotta
fuck out.
I gotta tell you this story because this is fucking epic. It's just happened. You're bringing this up. I love it. Norman is a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights
You
at
guys
Freddy's
watch it?
is what?
Did you watch it?
I watched part of it with him, but listen, this what got me in trouble. So this story gets awesome. Five Nights at Freddy's is fucking horrible. We didn't know what it was. We're the parents of the year. I'm sorry, yes we are. We're not. We didn't realize that these characters come to life and their job is to kill children. We didn't know that. So we've been reading into it. Like he has every character. He's all the books.
It's Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
But the robots come to life and
kill children.
kill the kids.
That's what they do. They stab them in the head. They do like fucking horrible things to these children. I didn't know.
Is it graphic?
It's very graphic.
Oh, that's great.
So the movie comes out. And it's on the Fire Stick, and Norman sees it, and he hears it for some reason. He just knows what it is because he's fucking watching it on YouTube. He comes out of the room. He's like, "Is that Five Nights at Freddy's?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I start pushing play. She comes up the stairs. She's like, no, X, Y, and Z, one of our friends watched it with his son. Said it's not kid appropriate. He's not watching this fucking movie. She didn't say fucking. She's not watching this movie. And I said, okay, we're not going to watch this movie. He knows how to get into this movie at this point. I'm at work all weekend working here, all weekend gone. She's doing yard work. She's fixing. She's working, getting the Christmas stuff out. He's upstairs secretly in parts watching this movie, scared, effing shitless.
Oh yeah.
So he walks up, and I come home from work Saturday night. It's like 3:00 in the morning. I hit play on the Fire Stick, and it's there. It's like an hour and 40 minutes, hour and 25 minutes, and I go, huh, that doesn't make sense. And I didn't think of it until the next day.
Because she's not checking.
He won't leave our side. No, she never checks. She doesn't even go to that thing. That's how smart he is. She knows he won't go to. She won't go in and go into that. So he's tiptoeing around the house around us. He won't leave our side. He's scared of something. I'm like, what's your
first thing I would
problem?
do? I'm buying some Freddy fucking mask, like some mask from that movie.
Or just like hiding, going, Norman.
Okay, so guess what? I've already did that. We got those little miniature Alexas, and I got them hidden around the house.
Oh,
and I got hooked on my phone, so they're screaming. So he's out in the living room, and he looks down, and I walk away. He's trying to stay on top of us, and I won't leave us alone. So I walk down the room, and I lock myself in the room, and I start hitting the buttons, and it's screaming. You hear his feet down the hall. Dad. I'm like, what? What's your problem? He's like, Dad. And I'm like, what? So I walk out. I look around the thing. I look around. What are you doing? What's the matter? I throw him in my room, and I go, shut the door. I go, get him! He's crying for like 20 minutes. He goes,
well, he saw your secret drawer.
Oh, with my penis pump in it. No, so long story short.
To pump up your bike tire or something.
So long story short, he says to me, I go, I figured it out, so you're in trouble. He goes, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to probably tell your mom. He's like, I think you should. And I go, why does that mean? He's like, well, you're the one that showed me how to get to it. I go,
what a conniving little fucker, man.
Fucking bastard.
What type of kid are you raising?
By the short hairs. He's got me by the short hairs. He's so smart.
This is the same kid the night here. I'll tell mom.
Oh yeah, you're like, I'll just punch you in the face.
Joe said he's gonna punch him in the face. Like,
I was like, tell your mom that.
I'll punch you in the face. Joe looks right in over.
Do you think it really affects kids? Because we all probably grew up watching stuff before we should have, but
that's what you had older siblings for, or cousins, right? They fucked with you.
My parents.
Children of the Corn. Remember?
I was 6 years old. I watched Faces of Death.
Oh, that was good.
I remember being 5
on Thanksgiving.
Really? Oh my god!
My dad was so happy when he got the video that he had to show it to my grandma. So we all watched it at Thanksgiving.
Oh my god!
Nightmare on Elm Street. I was locked in the living room with all my older cousins. They wouldn't let me out.
That's a movie that's just been introduced to our family. He wants to watch those movies. He goes, Dad, who's Freddy Krueger? I'm like, I want to watch it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Want to watch it? He's like, yeah, let's watch it.
Do you think being exposed to it early desensitized you? And
I hope it does.
Yeah, he loves that shit.
They're great movies. Like
there's a difference between scary and then like fucking just gory.
Yeah.
Like The Hills Have Eyes creep me out.
They creep me out. Are you fucking kidding me? You want to go on a long ride in the country now? You think you're going to get raped and your face is going to get ripped off?
Yeah. Some of those things are just, they cross a line of decency and you're like, what if that ever happened?
Well, they say like The Exorcist. Like,
that's great.
One of the best movies ever.
They, like 20 years ago, they re-released it in the theaters and Jen had never seen it, the original. So when they re-released it, though, it was all in high def and they had some
it was bad.
Deleted scenes and the sounds were all behind you and everything, and like she came down the stairs like upside down like a spider.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I was grabbing Jen. I was like, what the fuck?
One of my favorite remakes is Halloween with Rob Zombie when he took it with Kane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that guy, he's beating the fuck out of him in the truck stop bathroom, just fucks him right up.
But these are great movies, and children should be introduced. I mean, I think Norman can wait another year.
Well, yeah, your kids are like under 10, but
yeah,
it's not like though. It's not gonna make your kid go fucking bash someone's skull in.
We have these discussions. These are movies. This is somebody's job. They get paid to make this movie. They get just like we get paid to go to work.
Like you're talking about a society where at one point when we were kids, Bart Simpson was bad.
Oh yeah, eat my shorts, man.
Like that was bad. I remember I had to turn a shirt inside out in 5th grade.
Bite me,
like,
right?
It's these kids are gonna see way worse on YouTube and.
YouTube.
Oh my
is
gosh!
horrible.
Like this whole cell phone thing is nuts. And
What, the sexting? The sexting that's going on?
no. We're not there yet. My son's only 10. But
No,
like,
I mean, there's like they're like the Bevo got hit. Now what do you call it? Got hit with these companies or these people from out of this country are like asking for soliciting like shitty pictures. Of
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
And then they're embezzling money from them, or they'll post them to
never
the district.
having a phone. Never giving
To
a
the
phone to my
district.
kids.
It's scary. That's some scary shit right there.
But aside from that, I think kids
Well, that's the
building.
way I handled it with Emily when she had this boyfriend. I was like, you ever send him fucking pictures or whatever? Here's two things. FBI's gonna get him for fucking underage trafficking because that's considered that, and then I'm gonna get him. So I don't know.
You better pray for the FBI.
Like it's. I think it's so easy for these girls, and then after that, usually then they get bullied, and
Oh yeah.
the bullying afterwards.
It's fucking horrible. And this technology does everything. I was hanging out with a girl years ago, and I said, "Send me a picture of yourself." Like I was like, "Send me a code." Like, where are you? Send me a picture of this. So she sends me a picture of her pussy. I go, "Oh, I meant you." And she's like, "What? What do you mean?" I go, "Is this what you do to everybody? Am I like?"
You weren't put off by that. Shut
I
up.
wasn't put off by it, but it was awesome at the moment. But at my head,
But
I'm like,
the quality of the picture back there, like, is that her
That's
pussy?
grainy. Oh yeah.
Or is that an Arby's sandwich?
I gotta be honest with you. I think they're
Flip
one of my
phone with
laptops.
a
I
dick
gotta bring
pic.
them in.
Yeah, you got it.
They're one of my laptops. I got to bring it in and show you. I think I got to have a hidden laptop somewhere in the house. You can't do that. You've got to fucking set them on fire. You can't like sell them or get rid of it, give them away to here. Want it for your laptop? No, set that fucking. That's for a bonfire. That's a bonfire laptop. I'm sorry. That shit's got some shit on
Yeah,
it.
because
Like,
guess what? If you delete shit, you can still
still there.
It's still there because all Corbin's baby pictures I accidentally deleted, and
oh my god.
I like because there's no real pictures anymore. Like like back in the day when you'd have a photo album.
Yeah.
And I paid like a lot of money, and sure enough, this technology was able to recover all of them off this hard drive. And I'm like, so nothing's ever really, unless you put a fucking drill through the hard drive, it's there.
It's planted in there. It's there. All that dirty shit you looked up, like midgets banging midgets.
There's a reason why Hillary broke that BlackBerry.
Yep. Big
Yeah,
black
exactly.
dicks.
Yeah.
Big black carved veiny dicks.
Veiny black.
Playing small midgets.
Wait, what kind of ants were they? They were black ants. They were the black ding dongs. Yeah.
You're not gonna say big white veiny. Well, you may. Look at mine. It's a big and white and veiny. That's
Well,
a little white veiny. Little.
Before it gets taken off, like, we should do like a send off show.
A farewell to my
Yeah,
penis.
farewell.
Playing taps.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm never cutting this thing off. Since I'm losing all this weight, this thing's getting bigger every day. It's like a brand new toy. I love it. I'm like 14 years old again. I'm 9 and I got my first boner. Like I'm like, oh, what do I do with this thing? I know I'm doing it. I'm gonna play with it.
I guess jerking off does
So
it.
he's like on the bus bouncing in the seat
Dish.
with all the little people behind him.
That's fucking disgusting. You no, my dick does not get hard on the bus.
It is kind of a longer stroke now that it doesn't have to go around the belly, right?
Oh my
You
god.
remember being like a kid though, like bounce on that bus, like just the rubbing would like get you going. And
No,
you're trying to hide it, like push
Wow.
it down, push it.
And
down.
everybody wears sweatpants.
Joe's got a school bus boner. We've had that.
I finger banged a girl on a school bus one time.
Whoa, I got a boner at church once.
First hit I ever saw was on the bus.
What?
This
Oh, I
girl-
saw something.
I like to know this girl now because it's 15 years old. There was a guy riding the bus's ass, and she just turned around and just flashed her tits. I'm like, what the
Were they nice?
fuck?
So in a much more pervy way, I was part of a summer recreation program, and we went to the beach every day. And I remember sitting in the seat with this teenage girl. Can't remember her last name, but she was like this on the seat, and like a loose T-shirt.
Or you
You
see
could
her
look
boob.
down, you
Oh,
look down, and
side
fucking
boob.
armhole.
Side
like-
tit was the best thing
but with
ever.
the full nipple, I was like, oh man.
I love side
Yeah, I'm
boobs
like
still.
7, loving life. Yeah.
To this day, I love side boob. I'm sorry. I'm always. You look. We're perfect.
You like side boob?
Side boob.
Yeah, I like it all. It doesn't matter.
I just like boobs. I love boobs. I love the word boobs.
Like
Boobs.
over at the bar, like when you see the girls with no bra and that you can tell their nipples are pierced.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
John's like, what are you looking at? You should buy that shirt. That shirt's awesome.
Looks good.
I'm looking at dragon over. Look at the dragon nipples on that one. I mean, there's a dragon on the ground. Those are big nipples.
Well, she's got one of those third nipples, huh?
Oh God.
Total Recall.
A
Oh,
little
my God.
deformed.
There's a movie to watch with kids.
The new one.
No.
There's just
with three boobs.
The
Yeah.
three boobs, and
There's a word again. Boobs.
I remember just like, well, how does that work? Like, what do you do with? Like, I was so confused.
It looks so real though.
I love boobs.
If you ever try to rewatch that, it does not hold up.
No.
Remember
No.
when he goes outside and his face is like
Oh yeah.
It's so bad.
Oh, good documentary to watch. The new Sly on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Unbelievable.
What's it about?
Sylvester.
Stallone.
Okay.
Like he had a great fucking story, and you forgot. I actually went and rewatched it. Copland. Remember Copland?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Unbelievable fucking movie, and he was so.
Because wasn't he like deaf in 1 year in that movie?
He was deaf, gained 30 pounds. He actually worked his ass off, and just going through his whole story is amazing. Because like Rambo, and he has like a lot of input, and like Rocky, they were gonna pay him $500,000 not to star in it, even though he wrote it.
Really?
And he held out, and
biggest fucking one of the greatest
he wrote
feel-good
that
movies
whole-
ever.
He wrote that whole thing himself, and
I love that movie. They
it's
hold up.
It's only an hour and a half. It's an awesome documentary. Like he's a really cool dude.
We just rewatched the whole Rocky series. Me and Norm. We love it.
I can't. My kids wouldn't give a shit. I'd love to watch movies like that. Wes
I love
loved it.
every single one of them, even though like 5 is bad or whatever. But
with Tommy Gunn?
when he goes outside with him, he's like, "My room's outside."
Yeah. I hear no
fucking
bell.
Love it. And when he's knocked down, and you get Mickey yelling at him, like they're all one of those movies.
They're highly motivating.
Like even the 6th one, Balboa, when he says that speech to his son, like life knocks you down.
Oh yeah.
I held you right here when you were in my hand.
In my hand.
I love that
It's
piece of
just
speech.
and he writes all that.
Because that's when he was the restaurant owner at that
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
He ends up fighting. And the cool thing about that movie is he fought a real boxer, but they filmed it like a real ESPN fight.
Oh,
Remember?
like an exhibition.
Like
Yeah.
it was a
Yeah.
real fight, like the way they did it, like it was live. It was like really cool. And I definitely highly suggest that because I don't know, Schwarzenegger to me was always
The extra.
too fake, too over the top.
Well, I mean, he had zero acting skills. So Conan, it's easy, right? He didn't have to fucking talk. And he played a fucking barbarian. No
Because
kidding.
they said like there was like a 5-year period where they hated each other because they were both going back and forth between movies and.
Well, there was Rambo, and then there was Commando.
Yeah.
Like
But
they're
you
the same
remember
movie.
Red Dawn,
Right.
where he was a fucking Soviet cop that went to Chicago and he didn't say a fucking word?
Oh, that.
I don't know what it's called, but it's stupid.
I know exactly what you're talking
But
about.
he, stone face, he'd be like, "Get down." Or it might as well have been the Terminator all over again.
Oh yeah.
And Terminator wasn't a great movie. Terminator 2 was a great movie.
Was that the one with the?
That was
Guns
where
N'
the
Roses?
liquid guy, right? The guy where the T-1000 was the fucking made of aluminum alloy.
That's when Axl Rose put that song with it.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh
the
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
good.
where he's taking the Harley down the fucking
the water thing.
Terminator sucked. Terminator 2, good movie.
And none of those movies, like Schwarzenegger's not known for like, oh look at his acting chops in that. Like he's basically playing himself in every movie. Kindergarten Cop and fucking Twins. That's him. Like,
Yeah.
We Norman and I
Yeah,
just
he's not a character actor.
Norman and I just started watching the Expendables series. We watched that. Yeah.
Oh, is that where they're like all old has-beens?
Yeah,
So
they're all there.
Stallone talks about that, the first one. He is permanently fucked up the rest of his life. Stone Cold broke his neck.
Yeah.
Oh.
They showed all that. He like got fucked up in that movie because he wanted to do all his own stunts in that first one. And
He's like 70 years old.
he's like, yeah, not anymore.
They're fun movies. It introduces like all these old characters from the 80s, like all these like fucking people that were in these movies that you loved as a kid.
I don't know. I feel like the 80s movies are super believable.
I love every one of them.
But the first Rambo is awesome. You can rewatch that one. I rewatched that like a month ago, and it's just a great storyline. Like, and he says in this documentary he was supposed to the book. It's off a book, and in the book he was actually supposed to get killed by the cop.
No, because the first one is where he was in the Pacific Northwest, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then, like,
Hitchhiking.
he actually kills the cop. The cop's above him and he shoots him, but they're playing like his meltdown and everything. And he says he's like, I was gonna walk off the film because there was a lot of vets coming back from Vietnam at the time, and this was a real problem. And I'm not gonna say that their only alternative is to get fucking shot up by cops. Like I gave him hope. Like he gets walked out by his colonel.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the last Rambo. None of his movies he ever dies in, and he explains why. And it's really he's actually he comes across as this doofus or whatever, but he's very intelligent.
Did he die in Cobra? Because wasn't he the bad guy in Cobra?
No, he was
No,
a cop.
he was a cop.
Like fucking walking around with a toothpick in his mouth and.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Tango and Cash. Remember that
Those
one?
are the ones that always have all the great one-liners.
Yeah.
Like,
We got to go through those, and we got to pull some one-liners off those movies. Let's just do Sylvester Stallone's. I'm gonna go try.
and
to
his
look
most
at that.
hated movie, which just crushed me, is Over the Top.
No, what?
Like
What?
the movie's so fucking great.
It's the best movie.
It's like any guy that lived in the '80s did the hat thing.
Yeah.
Everyone did that. But I guess I can see it's such a cheesy role. But I was like, yeah,
I love that
you
movie.
did fucking Cobra and fucking.
Cobra was lame.
No, his most hated movie actually was Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
Oh, with Estelle?
Estelle, fucking
Yeah.
Golden Girl.
Yeah.
He said the payday was so good, I just took it.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
I mean, that was so talk about like taking a kindergarten cop role, right? Like for him, that
Which
was
is actually a great movie and great. All this great one.
not a Juma.
Yeah. Boys have vaginas. Girls have vaginas.
Boys have a penis and girls have vaginas. Stop it now! I love that. I love that movie. We've been watching a lot of '80s movies. We watched. Norman and I watched the other night. It was awesome. Dutch.
I love Dutch.
I love Dutch.
We watched Dutch together. And
This one with Ed O'Neill, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He goes and picks up his stepson.
Love the fucking
So
part,
great.
Dude. It's kind of holds up, but I had Corbin watch that like a year ago. Or it was during COVID. During COVID, I made them watch a lot of movies, and you're like, "Oh, this movie's so great!" And you're watching, like, But Dutch, when he's doing the fucking fireworks, he's got that dumb look on his face. It's like, and they start blowing up and everything.
I love it. Everything about that movie.
That's the one where he picks up his stepson, right?
Yeah.
I loved it at the end where he shoots him in the dick at Thanksgiving.
Shoots him.
Ed O'Neill is a great.
Oh my
He
God.
should have been in a lot more stuff.
Married with Children was one of my
And
still
even
today.
If you ever watch Modern Family, he is fucking so great in that
he
fucking show.
Yeah, he is.
Because the jokes he makes about his gay son and everything, it's like, like I think he's one of those guys that kind of got stereotyped because of Married with Children.
Probably.
Like,
Yeah, but come on now. You can go back to. I can watch those all day.
I do. I still
Every
do.
Fucking time.
Okay,
I'll laugh.
Peg. Yeah.
I'll watch this shit and just laugh.
I'd have
every
sex
time.
with you, but only one of us would enjoy it.
well, a lot of good jokes about fat girls, fat women too.
Oh, yeah.
Like fucking doing the shoes
on the girls. He always had a fat one-liner. That was great. No, that's
all right. I
fun.
think this is a good episode.
It was.
Next week's 30, and hopefully next week will be the Soprano episode. So
we got to get some real research.
anyone have questions they want us to ask them?
Yeah, email us at Bourbon and Barbells.
Or on Facebook will be the fastest thing. And check out our Spreadshirt. Lots of awesome stuff on there. And
maybe we should try to get like one of our listeners to come meet him. Maybe we do like a meet and greet. Like maybe.
Oh, like if there's any fans out there.
Yeah, we do have fans. We have a lot
Hardcore
of fans.
Soprano fans.
Like just our fans want to come meet him. That'd be kind of a little audience for this. Have some ideas for people to come talk. Have a question or two, or we got to talk about that this week. I don't
all
know,
right,
that was awesome.
Very good, guys.
I appreciate you guys.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday or next Thursday.
2 claps.
Yes, thank you.
America.